Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Knox, U.S. Global Command 8.4. Okay, so tech for the Americans. Advanced SLBM, long-range missiles, they still haven't completed. We got 2 dice on that. SDI and advanced ASF. All right. That's yes, yes, and I think yes. So long-range missiles. And where are we at there? Advanced SLBM is a 9. So advanced SLBM is completed. Long-range missiles needs an 8 or higher, which we did get. So long-range missiles is completed. About time. They were the last ones to get that. SDI was a miss. Advanced ASF goes to stage 3. All right. About time they got long-range missiles. All right. See, the Americans aren't doing any global operations. They don't have anything new to request because they're already battlefield and theater released against the Soviets. So it's military aid and purchase. Okay, they're going to spend 5 to send Iran another light infantry. I mean, they're, wait a minute, is it 5 or is it 3? I think that's a mistake. Yeah, that should be 4, not 5. So we're going to ignore that. The Americans have 1 left over in their bank. So they're spending 4 on a premium light infantry for Iran. Then they're going to spend, 9 to finish the cruiser from the build chart for NATO. That costs 3. And then they're spending 6 on, I believe, an attack bomber. Yes, an attack bomber. Okay, then they are spending 5 on 2 light infantry for South Africa. They get the arms sales discount of 1. And then for Saudi Arabia, it's a next-gen MBT and a fighter, and it looks like they've spent 9 on that. Then for themselves, the Americans are spending 6 on a frigate and a destroyer, 8 on a pair of MBTs, 12 on a pair of ASFs, and the remaining, well, it's not remaining, 4 on a self-propelled artillery, and they saved 1. Okay. Combat is going to be short and sweet. Not too much. The 2 destroyers or the SSN, whoever you want to, shooting 2 anti-ship missiles into the miner shipyard in a port strike on the Soviets there in Hyderabad. And then, since they have long-range missiles now, they're going to be able to do this. It's going to be a surgical strike in northern Germany with cruise missiles. 1 from the joint base in Rhineland, 1 from the joint base in southern England, 1, 2, 3, which they can now do, and then 2 shot by the strategic bomber which will just fly to A23 right there, and then, come on now. Straighten up and fly right. A23 and shoot his 2 cruise missiles, 1, 2 in there. There is a SAM, so there will be AMD. And that's going to be it for combat. All right, so port strike. Gets 2 AMD shots. And look at that, they shot down both missiles. Okay, the surgical strike in northern Germany gets 3 AMD shots. And they all missed. So there's 4 cruise missiles flying in there. And they got 1 hit. And since the Americans have PGM, it's an automatic land target select. So they can't hit the next gen MBT because it wasn't a 1. But they can they can hit an MBT, which they will do. Oh, come on, this thing. All right. So now that's it for combat. Non-combat, the B-52 goes back to southern England where it started from. Sea lift. We have 3, 4, 5 units afloat. 1, 2, 3. They're going ashore here in Picardy. Normally it would be 3 and 1, but since the Americans have completed advanced logistics, the sea lift capability is now 4 and 2. So there's plenty to be able to land 5 units in Picardy. There we go. Okay, that's that. Come over here. And the fleet here in A36 is picking up the 2 Marines on the amphib from Nicaragua. And then they're all going 1, 2, 3 up to A24. Down here in Panama, we have a SPAG and a mech that are going to sea lift 1, 2, 3 out here to A29. Get a sea lift marker next to them, so we all remember what they're doing there. There we go. The SPAG here in Gulf States is going to heavy airlift. Heavy airlift himself. Right on down there to South Africa. Here in the mid-Atlantic, South Atlantic, the 2 SSNs in A40 are going to, they do have a port bonus from the miners' shipyard at Extremadura, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to try to get out here in front of that Soviet SSN a little bit. And then the destroyer, 1, 2, he's going to trail behind him in case he tries to turn around and come back this way and get into some hijinks. He'll be in position to try to stop that maybe, or interfere with it or something. And that's it for non-combat. Okay, so now we're placing units. So the destroyer and the frigate are built at the minor shipyard here in South Pakistan, and they join this fleet card. And they, oh, wait a minute. 2, 3. Yeah. A destroyer and a frigate that are already on this fleet card, I forgot a non-combat, are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here to I-1. Yes. Then we build the destroyer and frigate here that join the fleet card. So that's, the fleet card's the same as it was before. We just built replacements for the 2 ships that came down here to I-1. All right, now two MBTs at the minor army base here in North Pakistan. There we are. Then the last ones are going to get built here in Northeast United States. 2 ASFs and a self-propelled artillery. Okay, now we do a recruitment roll for Iran. Nope, missed. Okay, so now we deliver military aid. Iran gets a light infantry airlifted into Tehran. We've got a next-gen MBT and a fighter going into Makkah. Two light infantry. Yeah. Two light infantry into South Africa. And then we come up north here. The cruiser is delivered to the major shipyard there in southern England. So it's sitting here in A-17 along with that destroyer. The attack bomber goes into Rhineland. So it goes right here on this card. We got 3 attack bombers in there now. And there we are. So now it's time to collect money. The Americans are at 50, plus 8 for Good Morning in America. 58 plus the one they saved is going to be 59 in their bank for next turn. 58, 59. And I forgot to lay their missiles out. Well, they fired 4 cruise missiles and built 4, so there's no change there. They fired 2 anti-ship missiles and built 2, so there's no change there. Okay. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.